Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. In today's video, we're a little bit early, but we're going to go over this Effigy Clash. Effigy Clash is coming back. Now we've got a week until it starts, right? But I'm putting this video out deliberately on purpose because one thing that some people forget to do is make sure you are doing your assembly, right? I think this resets daily, I'm not sure, but I think it resets daily where you can click this, right? But the reason I'm talking about this just now is because you now have a window where you can join a more active guild, right? Now, battle zones have changed. As you guys all know, battle zones have changed. I expect this Effigy Clash to be tougher than previous Effigy Clashes, okay? At its core, it's going to be the same, right? We know this. You're going to fight the same bosses. You'll then go into the fights. You'll then have to do the whole beat the monument guys and then beat the effigy. None of that's going to change. However, it's likely going to be more competitive. So if you are a player who feels like you have been maybe languishing in a guild that isn't as active and that isn't really performing as well as you know it could, then now is the time for you to go try and find yourself a more active guild, because these rewards are very good, right? If it's anything like the last time, unless they've nerfed it, which I doubt, the rewards are very, very good, okay? So you've got an effigy shop, which I believe is here. Here is your effigy shop, right? Now, you look at the effigy shop and you'll see that not a lot's changed, right? You've got the standard stuff. You've got your stuff to help you progress your account. You've got your faith gems. You've also got your SS vehicle. Wish that was an SSS. You've got your A-grade invitation. You've got your arcade coins and your faction coins. You've also got your T1 and T2 engraving kits. You've got your boost stone kits. All of these things are vital for account growth, right? You'll look at the prices and you'll think to yourself, well, they're quite expensive. You get a ton of these tickets if you are in an active faction. You get an absolute ton of them. So being in an active faction, you can really boost the growth level of your account, right? You can get lots of these. I never purchased a single thing that gave tickets, and I think the last event I had purchased all of these guys. Pretty sure I got these guys. There was other things as well, you know, there was just so much that we could get from this event to help boost our accounts, and all of it was obtainable for free. I would maybe go as far to say that as long as you're in an active guild, this is probably the best account mode for not just free to play, but anyone's growth. Without spending money, this is the best event for growth. However, a lot of it hinges on you being in an active guild, right? Doing it now is going to benefit you, because as we get closer to Effigy Guild starting, I have a feeling that there'll be a mad scramble, there'll be a mad dash for people to fill up and get more people. They might become a little bit pickier about who they accept, who they don't accept. If you can get in now, and you can be doing your dailies, and the people that you are in a guild with can see that you're someone who's doing their dailies, then you're not going to be on the chopping block. They're going to look at other people who haven't been doing all their dailies, who haven't been contributing as much, and they're going to try and free up space by getting rid of the dead weight, so to speak. So if you get into a guild now, you won't be trying to do it when it's fiercely competitive, right? So go now. I'm not telling you to quit your guild. If your guild is not active, if you have struggled in the past doing this event, now is the time. Now is peak season for you to go and try and get yourself into a more active guild, okay? Now, one of the other things that launched in game today is obviously draft mode. Now, I've not done this yet, right? I must admit, I'm not a massive fan of draft mode. The only reason is because I feel like to get anywhere on this mode, you have to no life it. I mean, it's just non-stop, right? You just need to keep going and going and going. However, I will say this, just doing the achievements, okay, gets you a decent amount of stuff. Right, you do. You get a decent amount of stuff from just doing the basic stuff, doing your achievements. You'll get loads of summons that you can bank. And even if you just go with the free version of the grant, you can get yourself, if like me, you've chosen vehicle tokens, you can get yourself a lot of vehicle tokens Or you can change it to something else, like I think you can do boost stones, I think you can do... I don't know if you can do engraving kits. You can do something else. Faith gems maybe? Whatever. But you can get a lot of them. And to be honest, it's minimal effort, right? It is. It's, I mean, although if you're trying to win, it's difficult, right? But it's minimal effort just to chip off the achievements in this. So if I was you guys, I would definitely focus on trying to do the missions, get the achievements. It's going to help boost your account. It's probably not going to boost your account as much as something like the Effigy mode we were just looking at there, but it's definitely going to be good for your base account growth. So even if you don't like this mode, which I don't, again, it's not because it's difficult, it's just because unless you're sitting willing to just constantly play, you're not going to rank. You're not. That's it. There's theories. People think people are using macros and stuff like that to do this. I've got no idea. The macro would have to be quite advanced because you've got to like actually choose the team and stuff. So I don't know if you could use a macro to do it right. I think it might just be people that are looking for a reason to think that people aren't being legit or whatever. But I just don't like the mode because I feel like you need to do far too much. Like, and the payoff at the end of the day for me, I don't think it's worth it. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. What does this you get? Glory prize. I think that's for your entire guild. Yeah, that's for your entire guild. What does people get individually? Do you see what they get individually? Is there an individual prize? I think there's an individual prize. Is there an individual prize? Is there not an individual prize? Maybe there's not an individual prize. I thought there was an individual prize. So you push all that way and you just make, what? 3,000 stones to share with the guild. Wow. You get like 100 stones if you were lucky. That's why I just don't think it's worth the effort. Personally, I just don't think the payoff is there. So, again, but if you enjoy this mode, go for it, 100%. I just think it's a nice, easy way for you to pick up some bonus rewards. Obviously, we're still deep into the Catastrophic Recast event, or the Virgil event as it's more affectionately known. There's lots to be doing. We obviously know on the horizon there's a lot more coming. I just feel like with the Wish event I spoke about in the previous video, with Effigy Clash coming up, there's plenty of things to sink your teeth into and help grow your account. Maybe you'll beat an extra stage. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway guys, let me know what you think. Are you looking forward to this stuff that's upcoming? Or, like we were talking about yesterday, are you burnt out and you don't really care? Anyway, catch you in the next one. Peace.